Hi, everybody. Jean McDonald here with Transition Tip Tuesday. And today's transition tip is an extension on that theme that I've been talking about in that transition from retirement to the unknown. And one aspect, I mentioned this yesterday in my email, that often retirement and that transition to retirement is a great time um, to try something new because it's sometimes the first time in your life you've had actually have money and time at the same time to do something. I remember when I was young, I'd have the money and no time, or I had tons of time and absolutely no money. So retirement transitions can be that time where you have both in place. But for many people, retirement is barely eking by. They don't, if they are eking by. And I know several people that don't have a lot in savings that are using their savings and investments, and they may live another 30, maybe even 40 years. Who knows? Our lifespans keep getting longer. So my transition tip today is about the side hustle. And I've talked about this in other groups before. I've always had the side hustle. I've had a jewelry business and collectibles business for almost 30 years now. And I would take my extra stock, I would do shows. I was in an antique mall at one time, lots of work there. But I would take my extra stock and put it on eBay. And with the help of friends, some of whom I know are watching, I was able to start to get an online income of at least two or $3,000 a month. Now, when I did shows, I could actually make sometimes 10,000 a month, but online, I've never perfected it. I don't claim to be an online expert, but I have done eBay since 2004 as a side hustle. And I used to actually teach eBay classes, how to find stock, how to go to Goodwill, how to go to garage sales and find things that you can in turn resell on on marketplaces like eBay. Now we have Etsy, as well as Amazon in certain categories. So, but one thing I noticed when I was teaching classes is there was that expectation that someone was going to find the $1, $5 object and have it be worth over $100. And granted, that does happen. I found it was just labeled blackface in an antique mall in Tacoma, Washington. It was $5. And I grew up in the Southwest and I know Santa Clara Indian pottery. And so I recognized the piece right away, purchased it for the $5, knowing that the piece was worth at least $150. I've had people come to my garage sales or buy items from me at collectible show that I know when they bought it, they were lit up that that item was worth a lot more than I was selling it for. But the idea is if you need extra income in retirement, find that side hustle. And if you happen to love being a treasure hunter like I am, or have an eye for certain types of jewelry from being in the jewelry business. Now, I never did a lot of gold and a lot of diamonds, mostly Native American jewelry, most almost exclusively sterling silver. But I can go into a lot of situations and recognize artists, recognize patterns, know who that manufacturer was just from having done it for 30 years. And but we all have some kind of expertise. We can recognize items from our childhood. We can maybe know about fabrics. Maybe we know about clothing. Maybe we know about some other little realm of collectible, and you can make that into your little side hustle. You can go out and search, and selling on eBay and Amazon, and now I'm learning Etsy. It's not easy the first few months. There's the learning curve is really strong, but there's so much out there on YouTube and through these companies on how to be a good seller. And just get out there, and first of all, just get out there and do it is the first step. But who knows? You can make some side money, and whether or not you're financially independent in your retirement, that little bit of side money can be a lot of fun. I love my side money back pre-COVID and pre being in a band every Saturday night. I used to love to travel a lot, and that side money was those little trips, usually for seminars, because I love learning and I love traveling. So, traveling to Phoenix to see Brendan Burchard, traveling to Florida to see Tony Robbins and attend his events, doing things like that were my passion, and my eBay and Amazon money funded those passions. So, today's transition tip is about finding ways to enjoy retirement, enjoy the time that you have left on this planet. And if you're struggling for money, you may consider um, something like this, some side hustle to get you started in making a little bit of money trickling in, and get that started. Have multiple sources of income to get you through, first of all, retirement, and so that you can thrive in retirement and have time to explore other options. So that's it for today. I'm Jean McDonald. My website is jeanmcdonald.com. It turns out this Friday we have a caregiver support group here in Port Angeles at the Senior Center from 11 to 12. And you can also jump on online, contact me here through Facebook, contact me through my website, and I'll get you the Zoom link to come and join us for that. So thank you so much, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.